problems when raising bettas is having good water quality. I have bounced around from many different filtration methods. I have used sponge filters, I have used sponge walls, I have done recirculating systems, and this is my newest project. This is actually a wet-dry trickle type of filter. A friend of mine had one that was actually submerged in the tank, but I went to the San Antonio Zoo and saw they used a lot of the trickle wet-dry filtration to filter their huge aquatic tanks. So that got me thinking that maybe I could take my friend's idea of using PVC and turn it into a trickle filter that would work and give me good water quality and not disturb the water too much. I am finding I can use these in spawn tanks as they are not creating a lot of turbulence. See, the water level is barely moving. The water is pumped up into a dish, a plastic dish here at the top that I have holes drilled in to give kind of a rain, break up the water so that it will drip over the bio balls that I have down in the tube. I have bio balls down to a certain point, probably at about water level, and then below that I actually have the plastic scrubby sponges that you can get at the supermarket. The only reason being I just happen to have that combination of filter media from prior projects. This is a small tabletop pump, and the only reason I'm using that PVC is to keep the hose straight to get up to the top. That is PVC couplings that is raising that up off the ground, and then there are holes on the bottom that the water is trickling out through. These filters I use 4-inch PVC and a hacksaw to cut the PVC. You can see I'm not real neat at keeping that top square, but it serves the purpose. In the bottom I have a drain grate, and then I glued it to the bottom. Then I glued 1/2-inch couplings to that bottom grate, 3 of them to give a good basis support. I put a couple inches of filter floss right down there up against the grate, and then I started filling with different filter media. If you have all bio balls, you could use those, or you can just go ahead and use other filter medias like the plastic scrubby pads. And here this is in a big 30-gallon grow out tank. And yes, I ran out of paint when I was doing my room, so I left it blank behind that tank. But you can see here that it sticks up quite a bit. All that is filled with bio balls, and the bottom is drilled where the water is trickling through. I had to add rock to the top to add some weight, and there is a large stone above the filter floss to give this tower also some weight. Otherwise it was too lightweight and the hose would pull it over. Again, a small pump. This one's a little bigger than a tabletop, but it actually will pull the water from one side of the tank, brings it up and around, trickles it down, and then there is a very, very mild flow of water that comes out the bottom. So I'm getting nice turnover in the tank with my filtration, and once the biological bacteria gets established, I'm hoping this will keep my tanks balanced and I can use this from spawn to finish grow out. And there you have my new filtration method. I'll have more after I run these for a couple of months and give you my feedback. Thanks so much for listening to Basement Bettas.